CSRA is full of amazing women. Women who inspire. Women who innovate. Women who lead. That's why News Channel 6 brings you Women to Watch.
On the last Wednesday of each month, News Channel 6 recognizes local businesswomen who are making a positive impact in our community. To nominate someone, just visit WJBF.com/Women to Watch and fill out the entry form.
Who do we want? Jackson.
Chief Meteorologist Tim Miller. Weather coverage you can count on.
It's been a nice start to the week with sunshine and near normal temperatures, but big changes are on the way. I'll have all the details for you coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 4, remembering Rosalind Carter. Services underway to honor the former First Lady. We'll take you there. Also ahead, new additions to Evans Town Center just in time for the holiday season. We'll take a closer look for you. And an investigation after a shooting outside a Walmart in Aiken over the weekend. News Channel 6 at 4 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 4.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Jenny is off tonight. As coverage you can count on begins in Atlanta, where events to honor former First Lady Rosalind Carter are underway. A public visitation will be held at the Carter Center tonight. Coverage now from our Atlanta Bureau Chief Archith Seshadri.
Tributes continue to pour in all around Georgia, not just in Plains, but also here in Atlanta. As you can see here behind me, outside the Carter Presidential Center in Atlanta, floor of tributes, people coming to take a moment to honor and celebrate the former First Lady Rosalind Carter. After the motorcade ceremony, the ceremony continues here with a public visitation Monday evening from 6 to 10 here at the Carter Center. We spoke to people who worked with her, who knew her, and they talk about her kindness, her empathy, her commitment to service, and removing the social stigma for mental illness. They also say that Mrs. Carter was someone that supported Jimmy Carter in every endeavor, not just locally, but also internationally, often accompanying him to tours in Latin America, around the world to spread the message of peace.
I remember her telling me about how she wanted to have an office in the White House. She was working and she needed a space, and he gave her the East Wing. And that's why the East Wing is the First Lady's office. It's moments like that where you go, what an amazing woman.
The Carter family is requesting that instead of flowers to honor Rosalind Carter, they're asking instead to donate to the Caregiving Institute or the Carter Institute for Mental Health. Reporting at the Carter Center in Atlanta, Archith Seshadri, Atlanta Bureau Chief.
And there is an artist who's paying tribute to Mrs. Carter in a unique way through a project called Earthworks. Kansas artist Stan Hurd has created a portrait of the Carters in Atlanta's Freedom Park, just blocks away from the Carter Center. This week, members of the Carter family, including their grandchildren, went to a dedication ceremony with Hurd, and they talked to him about Mrs. Carter's legacy and that touching mural tribute to celebrate Americanism.
So I am so very honored that they showed up. They came and just gave me hugs and said this meeting is so meaningful to our family. And I'm just like, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, this is Hurd's third project in Atlanta. And as Archith just told us, events are going to continue this week to honor Rosalind Carter. Tonight, she'll lie in repose at the Carter Center in Atlanta, a public viewing from 6 till 10. And then tomorrow, her body will leave Atlanta for her home of Plains, Georgia. A tribute service will also be held at Emory University. Wednesday, a private funeral down in Plains. Let's take a first look at our weather, shall we? Meteorologist Sherry Shealy standing by on a crisp Monday.
Yes, but it's been a beautiful one, especially after yesterday.
Yeah,
it was so
beautiful and
gloomy. And lots of sunshine to enjoy today, but don't let the sunshine fool you as these cool temps are on the way, and it's going to get even cooler. But right now, looking at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Sky View Cam over at SRP Park, we've got that beautiful blue sky with just a few cirrus clouds streaking in there, giving us that beautiful day. But the winds are getting up there, pretty gusty. So 10 miles per hour here in Augusta, up to 13 in Waynesboro, 12 in Millen. So that breeze, that wind's kind of cutting it out there. So temperature-wise, though, in the air, it's feeling pretty warm, though, compared to the last couple of days. 57 in Augusta, 60 in Louisville, 59 in Barnwell, 55 in Saluda. So everybody in those mid to upper 50s for us, which is a pretty big warm up compared to yesterday. So this time yesterday, we were double digits cooler. So 13 degrees warmer, I'll take it. And the sunshine along with it. Looking at our satellite radar, though, we did have a cold front that came through today. And back behind it, we have much drier, colder air. So that's really the big story for us coming into the new week. But for this afternoon, looking good for us. Continue to have that sunshine through the 5 o'clock hour at 57 degrees. Then when the sun goes down, those temperatures will start to plummet into the 40s by 8 o'clock tonight. So we keep talking about the cold air that's coming in. So I'll have the details on the timing of that and how low we'll go coming up in your full forecast. Brad?
New tonight, a 4-year-old child has died from injuries in a shooting incident. It happened November 12th on Murphy Road. The arrest warrant says the gun was on the kitchen table when the child grabbed it. 4-year-old Zyke Ryans died Saturday at the hospital. Deputies say that gun belongs to 19-year-old Ladarian Ryans, and he is wanted for cruelty to children and murder in the second degree. They say he's armed and dangerous. If you know where he is, please call the law. Also, 35-year-old Brittany Ryans already in jail, charged with cruelty to children and second-degree murder. Investigators say she was home when the child shot himself. More arrests after a deadly shooting in Thompson. This one 2 weeks ago. 50-year-old Rashawn Coleman and 14-year-old Redarius Coleman out of Valdosta have been arrested and charged in the death of 14-year-old Jonathan Johnson. They're charged with felony murder, aggravated assault, and gang charges. They're being held in the Thomasville Youth Detention Center. 3 others already facing charges in this case. Well, local leaders and customers say they're not going to let a shooting at an Aiken store stop them from shopping there. It happened yesterday outside the Walmart on Whiskey Road. Officers say witnesses told them there was some sort of altercation involving several people. Somebody shot at a vehicle, and then officers found a gunshot victim at the hospital. We talked to shoppers today.
I don't go to the stores at night anymore unless I absolutely have to, but even that's not, daytime's still not safe. What can you do?
I don't think this is representative of the city. I think this is representative of the country right now. And that's happening all over the country right now.
Anybody with information about that shooting should call the Aiken Department of Public Safety. Well, some fun additions and businesses popping up at Evans Town Center just in time for the holidays. Hannah Latier has the story.
Some upgraded Christmas lights and an ice skating rink are officially up and running at Evans Town Center Park, as well as a new clothing store. This will be Evans on Ice's 6th year at the park. Its owners decided to leave it up longer this year because so many people have been enjoying it. And Southern Time Clothing just opened up right behind the Performing Arts Center. So far, they've seen a lot of people coming in to do some holiday shopping. There are also new Christmas displays and extra lights at the park this year for families to enjoy.
My grandkids and the kids out here that they play with, meet with, they love the decorations. We haven't been out here at night yet when the lights were actually on. We will be out here.
I'll have more information, times, and locations for upcoming Evans events at WJBF.com. In Evans, Hannah Latier, WJBF News Channel 6.
Today, News Channel 6 is taking a look at race in America. Cyber Monday is underway, and experts say millions of you are going to shop online. We'll take a look at some of the top deals that are out there as News Channel 6 at 4 continues.
The new cheeseburger lineup at Sonic.
I woke up in the emergency room. My son contacted Austin Jackson. They took all the pressure off. They said they were handling everything.
iPhone 15 Pro.
As this workday comes to a close, it's safe to say that more people than usual shopped online at the office today. After all, it is Cyber Monday, and this year could make history. Here's Allison Cossack.
Today, on this Cyber Monday, the number of Americans shopping online is expected to set an all-time record. Shoppers are predicted to spend $12 billion online today, up 5% from last year.
Cyber Monday is a 2 to 3 day affair depending on the store. Some of them are just running their deals straight through the entire weekend.
With inflation on their minds, shoppers are pickier than ever in their hunt for deals. Like a Chromebook from HP. It was $489, now it's $289 at both HP.com and Target. This ThinkPad laptop was $1,300, but is now $989 at Walmart. Looking for luggage? This offer from Nordstrom Rack is $88, down from $398. Analysts say overall, the biggest discounts, up to 35%, are on toys, electronics, and clothing. But Walmart is advertising discounts up to 80% off some items, while Amazon is promising new deals every 5 minutes throughout the day.
It doesn't just stop on Monday. What we have seen historically, and I believe we'll see this again, is those sales, those discounts, those promotions will continue right up until the beginning of Christmas.
Analysts say more consumers are throwing brand loyalty to the wind to focus on bargain hunting. But buyer beware of more online scams. The Better Business Bureau advises shoppers enticed by unfamiliar vendors take time to verify that the company is legit by looking for the About Us or Contact Us section on their website. If there isn't one, that's a red flag. Despite online shopping getting so much attention, experts say more than 1/3 of consumers under the age of 30 still plan to shop in a good old-fashioned physical store this holiday shopping season. Allison Cossack, ABC News, New York.
Coming up, Sherry's back with another check of the work week forecast. Find out how low those temps will go and when the rain will be back. Plus, winter weather preparedness week in South Carolina. Some advice to help you be ready next.
I'm turning to you right now.
Wow, if you're looking for great deals on Christmas decor, you've got to get to Carolina Pottery. Huge selections of ornaments, trees, wreaths, and greenery, all at our everyday low prices. Get festive for less this year. Visit carolinapottery.com or a store near you.
Go to the line starter, where each job is our best.
It's Christmas time again at Carolina Pottery. Shop and save on our variety of decorating themes. From traditional to whimsical, we've got the style you need with hundreds of value-priced products to choose from. Visit carolinapottery.com or a store near you.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
After a gloomy Sunday, it sure was nice to enjoy the sunshine today. But even though we got the sun, it's a little bit warmer. It's also very windy out there, as we can see on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam. You look at the stars and stripes there. It's really whipping there in the wind behind those blue skies with a little bit of clouds there mixed in. So the winds are coming from the north-northwest at 10 miles per hour. So pretty breezy out there, and temperatures in the upper 50s, 57 degrees with the sunshine. So as long as you're in the sunshine, it feels pretty good. But in the shade and with that wind, it's a little chilly out there. So speaking of the gloomy day yesterday, we did get some much needed rain, so almost 1/4 of an inch here in Augusta, but unfortunately I think we're going to come up short for the month of November, so we're going to be below average at under 2 inches of rain, and that was our best shot at adding to that gauge for the month of November, as we're looking at a dry stretch for the rest of the week with our next chance coming on Friday, which will be December 1st. Wow, can you believe it? So the big story though, we've got the rain out of the way, we've got that dry stretch, but with it we've got a cold air mass that's moving in that's really going to make those temperatures tumble. So looking at our morning low temperatures, tomorrow we're going to drop right at the freezing marks. I think we're going to be right there at it, but definitely cold and want to bundle up. But the real story is Wednesday and Thursday morning, as we're looking at below freezing temperatures, below hard freezing temperatures there. So that's going to be a shock to the system before on Friday we give it a check mark as we're back above freezing Friday morning. So let's look at our future cast at what's causing this. So here we are today, just a few fair weather clouds there in there, and that's going to continue overnight. So remember, when you have clouds during the day, that serves as a shield, keeping us a little bit cooler from the sun, but at night the clouds serve as like a blanket. So I think that's going to keep us a little bit on the warmer side. When I say warmer, just above freezing, and also with those winds, that kind of stirs things up, keeping it a little bit warmer as well. But then as we move into Tuesday, we see those clouds clear out, so we have those mostly clear conditions, so another day of sunshine. But then when we get into those overnight hours, notice it's clear as well, so that's going to allow for those temperatures to really drop overnight on your Wednesday, and that will be the thing that continues throughout Wednesday and Thursday as high pressure moves in. So looking at the temperature trend, not only do we have those cold temperatures at night, but also for our daily highs. So average this time of year, 66 degrees, and as you can see on Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to be much below that in the low to mid 50s before we start warming up at the end of the week, and then when the rain returns to the forecast on Friday. So looking at your 10-day, lots of cold temperatures on the way, so a very cold morning tomorrow. Definitely want to bundle up as you head out, but then the really cold temperatures come in Tuesday night into Wednesday, but again, lots of sunshine, keeping it dry, just very cold.
All right, thanks a lot, Sherry. And appropriately enough, this is Winter Weather Preparedness Week in Sherry's home state of South Carolina, where now is the time to update your safety plans and stock up on supplies while they're in low demand. State leaders say ice storms, snow, and extreme cold could mean widespread impacts on an entire region, even in places that have mild winters.
Extremely important. Know your threats. In this case, it could be winter weather, it could be ice, could be storm, snow, that sort of thing.
And as always, remember to have an emergency preparedness kit in your home at the ready with food and water for at least 3 days. Still ahead, a special moment for a group of amazing children in Columbia County. How Santa is bringing them some holiday cheer when we come back.
Safe Homes of Augusta, helping Georgia recognize the hidden crime in domestic violence.
She found it. The feeling of finding the psoriasis treatment she's been looking for. Sotyktu is the first of its kind, once daily pill for moderate to severe plaque psoriasis for the chance at clear or almost clear skin. It's like the feeling of finding that outfit psoriasis tried to hide from you, or finding your swimsuit is ready for prime time. Dad, once daily Sotyktu is proven to get more people clearer skin than the leading pill. Don't take if you're allergic to Sotyktu. Serious reactions can occur. Sotyktu can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB. Serious infections, cancers including lymphoma, muscle problems, and changes in certain labs have occurred. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, liver or kidney problems, high triglycerides, or had a vaccine or plan to. Sotyktu is a TYK2 inhibitor. TYK2 is part of the JAK family. It's not known if Sotyktu has the same risks as JAK inhibitors. Find what plaque psoriasis has been hiding. Ask your dermatologist about Sotyktu for clearer skin. So clearly you. Sotyktu.
Black excellence
Can do it all.
I'm Richmond County Sheriff Richard Roundtree. Theft from cars don't always involve breaking into your vehicle. Do not make it easy for a thief to steal your weapon or other valuables from your vehicle. Please, lock your doors and do not store weapons in unattended vehicles.
WJBF Television, happy 70th anniversary.
From our family to yours, congratulations to the entire team at News Channel 6.
A special group of children getting a holiday treat. Standing in line to see Santa Claus can be overwhelming for kids with special needs. But this weekend they shared their Christmas wishes in a safe space, as Graham Lee reports.
As the countdown to Christmas begins, the wait is over for these kids to have a special moment with St. Nick.
Providing an opportunity for kids to feel safe and welcome and treated with respect. Every kid wants that.
That safe environment is exactly what was on hand Sunday. Close to 40 families with special needs children got to meet Santa in a space with no bright lights or music, making a comfortable experience for everyone.
So Mrs. Claus and I decided last year to come here and meet with some of those families that maybe can't handle a big experience where you have to wait in line with bright lights and sounds and smells. And it was just wonderful.
To accommodate the children, the sensory staff provides beanbag chairs, plenty of toys to play with, and even a place to write Santa Claus a letter. It's something that couldn't make Mrs. Claus any happier.
For them to come and be understood and loved and not told no. They can play with anything in the room. It's quiet, it's safe, and we accept them. And they come with their parents who are quite tired, and we just want them to know that they are loved.
But for the most jolly couple in the world, they say it's all about providing an experience for these kids that will last a lifetime.
This is important to me. And Mrs. Claus, we're getting more out of it probably than the kids. To spread love at Christmas, that's good stuff.
In Martinez, Graham Lee, WJBF, News Channel 6.
That is good stuff, Santa and Mrs. Claus. Thank you for doing that. A lot more coming up on News Channel 6 at 4:30. Hope you'll stick with us. There are new allegations tonight against Meta, a parent company of Facebook accused of gathering personal information from children.